Alfred R23 says, could you do another video driving around Reculver and Herne Bay? He then adds, I know Herne Bay to Reculver isn't long or a drive at all, but it would be nice if you could include that. So I thought, okay, let's do that. He then gave me a follow-up several weeks later, I think. Is the Herne Bay to Reculver video going to happen soon? It's actually going to happen this very day. So there you go. So I'm just starting at the end of Herne Bay. What I'm going to do is drive along Central Parade and then down the country park walk, isn't it? Cut up through Beltinge and get us into Reculver. I'm going to keep an eye on the DJI just to make sure it doesn't stop. Yeah, I don't think driving around the little town area, maybe I ought to do that, but I don't find it that inspiring. This is more of a nice scenic drive. There are speed humps, along the Central Parade to keep us in line so that we don't speed. It's a 20 mile an hour. Somebody has decided that they don't like 20 mile an hour, so they've painted over the twos. 6'6" restriction on a mini roundabout. Yeah, it's a nice day for a drive. Got some pedestrians on the left there. I do believe it's supposed to rain later, which wouldn't be unusual. We've had a rainy January, haven't we? Right, it's my right of way, but you know what people are like. Zebra crossing ahead. It says it's a humped zebra crossing. Does that mean the zebra's like a camel? It's got a hump. Imagine a humped zebra is crossing. How ambiguous is the English language? Constantly checking that DJI to make sure it works. This is my spare one. I use this to record the footage of the POV road. I use the the GoPro to record me. But I damaged the gimbal on the good one simply because the wind blew it over on one of my photography jaunts. And so I've gone back to the old one, but it also has gimbal issues. Once you drop these things, they are, it's like bites the dust. Their lifespan is then reduced considerably. Clock tower. It's really pleasant here, isn't it? Another humped zebra crossing. Nobody waiting. Things to look out for: cars leaving car park spaces, doors opening, and pedestrians. I don't see any pedestrians around, so it's just the cars. There's a car leaving a car park space or manoeuvring into one. Another car leaving a car park space. Herne Bay's oldest pub, Ship Inn. Do all seaside towns have a ship inn? I think what I'll do is take a left-hand turn here. Beacon Hill, 30 mile an hour zone. Car turning. Yeah, I think this route makes it all the more scenic. Right, we've got a road closed sign up ahead. What road is closed? Surely not this road. Maybe they close it at night. Got the highway maintenance vehicle there. What road is closed? That's what I want to know. Clearly not this one. One side of the road is closed. I see some indicators. Yeah, the car's pulling out. I can see Reculver in the distance, as well as the ships. I had a request to do Canterbury to Margate, which I know is a long drive. So depending on how the DJI performs, because I'm out this area, I may well just go and do that video after this one. So you'll have to keep an eye out on the channel. It is another request, which I'll talk about when we get there. And when I do it. If I do it, if the DJI behaves itself. It's a shame. These DJIs have both served me really well. And I've been trying my best to look after the new one. But it was the wind. It blew the tripod over. It wasn't me dropping it or anything. And it was on a sturdy tripod too. But it kind of scuppers my video creation. Because I can't just willy-nilly go out and spend a couple of £100 on a new one. I have to, you know, because we're not all flush. And so you kind of have to manage your budget. So I'll keep working with the old one until such time as I can no longer use it at all. Right, we're getting to Beltinge. This one's an odd one because there are cars parked mostly on the right, but sometimes on the left, so there might be some giving way. There may be oncoming traffic that ought to give way and doesn't. So I've just got to keep my eyes peeled for that. That Volkswagen is waiting. No, it's pulling out now. Got the learner driver waiting. Podium. Learner driver. Someone asked me to do some of the driving test routes for Herne Bay, and I wasn't that aware that it either has a test centre. It must have, because I did my motorcycle test from Herne Bay. It was the yeah, I can't remember if it was. I did the test thing. It was the practical. I think the practical's in two parts. You have to do like inside a circuit with bollards and routes and stuff. You've got to get up to 30 miles an hour and then suddenly stop. And I did the first part here at Herne Bay, and I did the second part in Folkestone, where I then finally passed my motorcycle test. So there must be a test drive routes here. So what I'm going on about is the fact that I think I might do some driving test routes for Herne Bay, if that is of interest to any of you. Right, kind of a blind bend here. And a bumpy road. Troughs and peaks. Or is it peaks and troughs? Which way do you say it? Got a roundabout up ahead. It's a little mini roundabout. It's not really a long route, is it? But it is quite pleasant. School patrol, and we turn left up here. Cyclists. Road closed. Diversion. Drat and double drat. Okay, we're going to follow that diversion. I think it's only closed for part of the route, because as I said, I've already done this, but the DJI failed, and I saw the highways maintenance. So the video gets a little bonus. We get to do a diversion. Let's see if all the diverted traffic signs lead us down to Reculver. This will be a tester, won't it? In the hands of our diversion now. That's what I am. I know that there's another parallel road that goes with this one, takes you down into Reculver, so I'm thinking that's where the diversion's taking me. Let's see what happens. Diverted traffic. Let's do it. I'm assuming it's this way. Oh, it's taking us onto the A2. Is it the A2? No, the A299, I think it is. It'll be on the screen. Probably have to come off at the other side. This feels weird, driving the same speed as the dual carriageway but on a slip road. I can't remember if this slip road joins the dual carriageway or if we turn left again in a second. If you're familiar with the road, you'll know what's what. I'm coming on, lads. Can see the towers. How do we get to them? This video may fail. This isn't the route you take to Reculver. I see a yellow diversion sign up ahead because I have eagle eyes. So that is the route to take. Oh, windmill up there. Never knew that existed. Photo opportunity. Maybe I should do a vlog on windmills of Kent and take a picture of each one that I know of. There we go. We had a little bit of a dual carriageway journey. I wasn't expecting that, and so it adds to the adventure. Video's running at 15 minutes so far. There's the windmill I was just seeing off the dual carriageway. Ah, look at that cloud. That's when they said it was going to cloud over, didn't they? Right, I think we've got quite a few blind elements, for want of a better word, on this road. There's a car coming. Will it wait for me? Yes, it will. Thanks very much. Passing place. Convenient entrance to a field. Single track bridge. Blind bend around the old farm. love those old buildings, those old farms. It reminds me of when I was a youth living in Scotland, and I had two uncles, and they rented a lockup within one of those complexes, and they worked on cars, vehicle mechanics, restoring minis and things. So I'm always drawn to them, only for those memories, going out there with my uncles. I must have been about 6 or 7, but you always have these memories. And it now makes me think, if money was no object, I'd buy one of them. I'd have a music studio, I'd have a photo studio, and I would have a mechanic studio so that I could have a crack at restoring cars. Not that I've ever done it before, but, you know, try anything once, right? Okay, back on the main road. I could have cut the video. The road closed here and then started at the other part. But hey, you got some extra bonus footage. There's Reculver. Looking good. Hope you don't mind me waffling on and rambling on. I think it makes for, you get to know me. You get to know my character. You know, would you want to drink a pint with me? Would you get a word in edgeways? I'm generally quite shy when you first get to know me. It's only after a while you can't stop me talking. And of course I'm actually in the car by myself, so I'm talking to myself. But I'm trying to engage with you as if you are in the car with me. Right, into Reculver, 30 mile an hour zone, invalid buggy and car passing. That's a way to take your dog for a walk. I gave him a wave and he didn't acknowledge me. So, there you go. 2 car parks. We've got the country park car park here. And then we've got the one by the towers. But I'm going to stop at the towers, because I think it looks rather pleasant. Blind bend, car coming, Subaru. Welcome to Reculver Country Park. Not particularly busy. What I'll do is go around the car park and situate the car so you can have a look at the towers, because they look quite majestic. You've got a Roman fort on the right-hand side, but there is no Roman fort. It's just a field. But I'm sure they must have done some excavation. And you've got the tower, and I believe you can go into the tower now. So that's one for my Tudor travels, I think. Might investigate that. In the meantime, Alfred R23, I hope that drive from Herne to Reculver has satisfied your craving. I shall say thanks for watching, everyone, and bearing with, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Drive with care.